So both teams led out by the captain, the Russians by Nadezhda Kudinova, who's obviously not taking part anymore after that horrific injury earlier on in the first game. And the South Africans, Rugby wearing number 6 jersey. Referee Beatrice Benvenuti from Italy, her 29th game in the World Rugby 7 Series, as you can see. And it's a big game for Russia, who pushed Australia all the way before a couple of tries late on in the match, sealed victory for the defending champions. But they will take a lot of heart from that performance, Maggie Alfonsi, because they know that they can compete with the best, and they know victory is well within their grasp here.
Definitely, this game is big for them, but I do question how much they're going to have in their legs still after that physical game against Australia, where they just were edged out in the last 90 seconds of that game.
Interesting to see that Kudinova is on the bench and strapped up that left knee of hers, so maybe she might make an appearance at some stage. As Russia start us off, Kristina Seredina goes deep into the 22. And let's see what South Africa can manage. Brilliant performance, as we mentioned the last time. Vareshka Grain. Awkward ball through. Elena Zedrakova's after this one. Zedrakova touches down, and she takes advantage of some slack defence from South Africa, and concentration evaporated there.
Yeah, great defence, but it all really came from the kick-off and then the ability to get in at that breakdown to disrupt it by Sardina, and then a chip through. And the ball just set up just well enough for Drakova to get on for the try.
Drakova pouncing on the opportunity, and the conversion to come from Kristina Seredina, who only just started the game off. It's a good strike with the right, it's gone to the left, and the flags stay down. So Russia off to a flyer, and South Africa, if they didn't understand they were in a game, they sure know it now. There is the captain, Kudinova. Will she be okay to come back on at some stage? You would hope so. Look at that, 16 tournament, 348 points, 34 tries. That smile says no pain right here. Chance for South Africa to try and get something going. It'll switch back inside to the captain, Vareshka Grain. All there for Jordan. Russia contesting, but told to leave it. And there, the 2-try hero at the base of the ruck, Nadine Roos, who had a brilliant game the last time. It's a kick and chase now for South Africa. Nomza Mukwai is after it, and look at that, the pace from the number 1 for South Africa, and the hit goes in. Brilliant chase from Mukwai to the box, and you can see Pinar told to leave it, and Russia waste no time getting back on with this one. Pass not particularly good, still with possession. Trying to go around the outside, tackles have to be made, and Grain did just enough there. Try score from the last game, Elena Mikhaltsova, we know how much pace she has. The Russian colours in her hair, easy to spot. Roos holds her up, and so does Jordan. Now Russia hit the deck. Frenetic pace to this one. That one went forward, and it's a mistake by the Russians.
Wow, what end-to-end stuff. Yeah, mistake there by the Russians. Saw the opportunity to go, but Roos actually got in the way this. Unfortunately led to a knock-on. But I'm really impressed with the way that Russia are playing. They're playing a smart game from the kick-off. They're kicking deep. They're putting the pressure on South Africa, so they have to play out. And making South Africa have to play.
Crouch.
And they're going to have to try something from here. Good attacking opportunity, though. We've got Roos standing on the right. The little rocket with 2 tries in the last one. It's a kick and chase for Roos to be after. I don't think this is going to go anywhere near where Jordan intended it to, because it's gone into touch, and that perhaps was an opportunity missed.
Thank you.
Yeah, when you talk about retaining possession, that was a chance which they could have done with keeping the ball. She looks to see if the sweeper is in the line. The space is there, just should have stayed in, because Roos has got pace. She knows where the finish line is.
Stay 10 meters.
So line out to Russia. Benvenuti just telling South Africa to stay 10 metres back from the line out. Don't infringe offside. And Russia with a chance to run this ball. Tackle's got to go in. Grain misses out the first one, and a chance here if the pass goes to hand. It does. Drakova already has one try to her name, tackled by Pinar, and still there to work the blind side. Another hit goes in. Vereshka Grain, the captain's tackle, and trying to hold her up here. Strangling the ball. They've done enough and they've got possession. Good strength in the contact area. Pinar and Grain combining.
Yeah, something we saw from South Africa against USA. They look for that maul. They want to hold you up. They want to get in an arm wrestle, and they did it so well against USA. And unfortunately with Russia, they took in, they got sucked in, and then they just held them up. But Russia are looking to really be direct and put South Africa under pressure.
Jordan has to take one off the deck. A little bit sloppy. Big hit goes in from Daria Bobkova. At the day for South Africa to try and use that one. Simmers with the pass off the ground, and now Grain trying to find a gap almost at the halfway line. Options really on this left-hand side for Pinar, but she is smothered up, forced to knock on. It's Russian pressure at its best.
Yeah, I said that they were going to put pressure on South Africa, and that's what they did. Presti, she just came out, as the ball came out, she got a hand to it, which meant that South Africa knocked on. But Russia want to put pressure on South Africa at the breakdown, especially because that's where they've been a little bit slow.
There's the feed. They go to the left, and Mikhail Sova held in the tackle, getting a pass away. Nice hands, and she was under a bit of pressure. Markova taking it off, and good work at the breakdown by Bobkova just to secure the ball. Two outside, calling for the pass to go. South African defence has been good, and Mokwai in to try and steal. Leaves it. Lost 40 to South Africa, so advantage to Russia. And again, the tackle's not being made. Petrova almost got away. Advantage is now over. Mikhail Sova goes to the right. Seradina back to Mikhail Sova. Gets the pass away. Two inside, but that one was flat at best. Referee says play on. South Africa desperate defending now. Can they stop the onslaught? Russia so patient with ball in hand. Happy to recycle and try again. 35 seconds now. Pinar steals it. Grain, Jordan, it'll shoot a chase from Jordan. Is it going to stay in field? Oh, just rolls over the touchline.
Well done, South Africa. I think Russia threw everything at South Africa there, but South Africa were just patient, composed. They knew that they were able to stop the onslaught of attack from Russia, but they kind of think they kept the ball in hand. South Africa probably would have got more of an advantage.
South Africa, open. Time is off. Guys, the mark is left. Open. Time back on.
So line out to Russia. Arina Perestiak to throw. Perestiak throws to the back of the line out. Referee says play on. Perestiak once more. Gets the pass away. Decent 1-2 to Petrova. Hits the ground. South Africa competing. Told to leave it. Referee clearly called ruck. Springboks didn't roll away and leave it, so they can see the penalty.
Oh, you know, a second ago I was talking about how patient the South African defence was, but there they should have just left it. Should have left it, wait for the ball to come out, and then put the pressure on. Instead, make a fantastic tackle here by Pinar.
Use it.
But they're just not patient enough. There's a ruck, so you've got to let go.
Penalty taken. Up the middle comes Mikhail Sova. Boom on the outside. Wants to switch with Bobkova. Manages to get it. Jordan makes the tackle. Russia back on their feet. Pressure from South Africa. Where is that ball? I think they've stolen it. I think they've stolen it. They have, you know. Kirill. Grain. Hits the deck. 10 metres short of the halfway line. Still there. Jackie Kirill. Little show from Matrin Simmers. Simmers trying to get through. Papas! It's a good one to Roos. Roos is off. And Roos is going to score. Once again, 2 tries in the last game. She has another one here. And Roos in the right place at the right time to finish off.
Sensational! Wow, this girl, I tell you, on her debut. But Simmers committed the players, created that gap, but Roos cut that beautiful line. Wow, she's been absolutely amazing, both against Australia and against Russia, and now, what awesome player.
Roos is on fire. Jordan to add the extra from in front of the post shouldn't be a problem. It isn't, and that all means that in the space of 20 seconds, the last 20 seconds of the first half, Roos's try and the conversion for Jordan means that South Africa lead by 7 points to 5, all to play for in the second half.
And then we put them down there. That's it. We scramble cool, and we need to hang on to position. Like this. We can't play the ball right now. Like very do there. Then they run the ball. Then we get the ball to the other side tonight. But we need to love the ball. This is like this is not good. We need to hang on to the ball. They're tired. They're tired. First score now. First score. And it's 1% now. Even if we need to put 2 players in that breakdown, we're going to see our secure ball. I'm not going to make any changes now. I'm not going to make any changes. Go! 3, 2, 1, focus!
Well, Maggie, I don't know what you think, but for me, I mean, Roos has been the find of the tournament so far on day one. She has been outstanding, and it's her try that has edged South Africa in front.
She's been the player of the day, a debutante, and is really showing her class. I've just been impressed with her in all the games so far, but it's interesting. South Africa now have to really focus on making sure they keep that ball, secure the ball at the breakdown. But if they're going to kick, I said at half-time, if they're going to kick, they need to kick long and put the pressure on instead of kicking away good ball.
Lamla Mamoti is in, which means that Pinar gets a well-deserved break on the bench. Jordan to restart. Again, she goes long. And possession for Russia. Look who's back on the pitch. Kudinova, the captain, returns for Russia. Great to see her back and playing. So obviously not an injury, not anywhere near as bad as we first feared, as Russia trying to run from inside their own 22, and they are running away with it. They will not catch her from there. Beautiful hands all the way towards the try line, and what a try that is by Marina Petrova. Touches down, Petrova simply too quick, and what a line she took.
A strong, powerful runner, Petrova. We know what she's capable of. She's back in the Russian side, and just Russia just showed that level of, right, let's just play. We've got the ball, play it out of our 22, and just South Africa just didn't make the tackle. It didn't finish the tackle. As a result of that, Petrova gets a good handoff and then finishes it with a beautiful try.
Too much gas there. Bursting through, conversion, not going to miss from there. 12 points to 7 now. Russia back in front, and what a start from them, right from the restart.
Been very impressive, Russia. You know, I actually thought they'll be a little bit tired now, considering the game they played against Australia, but they're looking like they're building momentum and just getting fitter by the minute.
Kudinova is going to restart, the captain. Her influence already. Watched all the way by Mokwai. Almost got it free of the tackle there for Creel. Jordan, 2 outsider. Roos switching play back in over the halfway line, and still there for Farashka Grain. Jordan switches play, works that left-hand side. Why not? There's 3 players outside if they want. Grain with the pass on the outside. Needs a bit of support, and is the substitute. Mamoti still going forward. Eventually brought down a ruck from Kudinova, but she's taken out of it. And South Africa with Creel. Well, she was in 2 minds about where to go there, and eventually a little switch with Mathurin Simmers, who's been caught on her own 10-metre line, shakes off the tackle. Simmers is away. Simmers is going to score. A really good try. It looked like nothing was on. Russia asleep at the wheel defensively, and Mathurin Simmers says, "Thank you very much. My first try, I'll take that."
Yeah, made something out of nothing. She literally had the ball. Creel looking for the space, finds Simmons. Simmons just stays strong on her feet, well-balanced runner, gets around outside the Russian defence and just backs herself. Like I said, South Africa have been patient in defence, but in attack, they just keep punching away, waiting till the spaces open up, and then they look for that gap.
Big kick for Jordan to edge the South Africans in front if she can knock this one over. Not an easy one. Not an easy one. The strike looks good from here. The flags go up. 14 points to 12. Jordan kicks South Africa into a 2-point lead. Game on.
Definitely game on. That half-time chat has definitely stirred up the South Africans. They've come back now, taken the lead, but can they hold on?
Don't forget, Russia scored from the restart at the start of the second half, so South Africa don't want to commit down to the right-hand side of the pitch again. Jordan has a habit of going long with her kicks all the way towards that 22. It's almost a repeat of what happened last time. Kudinova went right. This time she opts to go back to the left, and she's stopped in the tackle by Simmers, the try scorer. Held on to possession, though. And Russia trying to work an angle down this blind side. Kudinova, how is that knee? How is that knee? You know what, I don't think she's at full tilt. I don't think she's at full tilt, and she's been held up, swallowed in the tackle. Surely it's going to be a scrum to South Africa.
It's not a maul.
Referee hasn't called maul yet. As long as the Russians don't come in.
Release now!
Now it's on the ground, and I'll tell you what.
You have to roll away.
Kudinova did well there.
You have to roll away.
Interception! Almost got away. Fingertip tackle to stop an almost certain try. They've got numbers on the right here. South Africa trying to push it out. Mamoti with the pass. Creel, back inside comes Mokwai. Over the 22.
Rock!
Creel looking for the ball. Needs quick possession, quick recycle. Jordan fires one out to Roos. Two outside her. Where's this going to go? Crane wants a little switch. Big tackle in the midfield. A thumping hit. And a crucial hit by Elena Mikhaltsova. Creel. Again, Russian defence has to be good. Can they steal ball? South Africa committing just enough at the breakdown to recycle, but they've lost about 15. What was that kick? That was suicide stuff. And now Russia, chance to break away. Will they be made pay? They will. They're not going to catch it from there. Sprinting clears. Nedrakova is going to touch down, and that was absolute crazy stuff from South Africa. What were they thinking there?
I have no idea. They had the ball, they had the possession, the momentum was in their side, but Grain almost didn't know what she was thinking. She's thinking, okay, well, I'm going to kick behind, but wasn't well executed. As a result of that, Russia swooped onto that loose ball, and Zdrakova, you don't need to tell her twice. That's where the try line is, and that's where I'm going to score.
That's what you call, Maggie, a brain fart. Conversion attempt. Russia underneath the post. 19 points to 14. The gap is 5. Don't forget, if South Africa were to score, they'd level things up. Converted try would still win it for them.
Yeah, I mean, now I expect Russia to kind of look to try and retain the ball, kick the ball high, get their players underneath, and just keep ball. They've got 60 seconds left.
It's okay, if I stop the time, it's fine.
Possession, 9/10 to the law, right? South Africa need to get their hands on this one and keep it and try and work their way back down into an attacking position. For Russia, it's all about defence and it's all about the tackle.
Okay. Time back on.
Kudinova to restart. She's going to give the chasing players every chance to get a hand on this. If Russia get possession, it's over, you feel. Not a bad kick. Creel leaves it for Mogwai. Right decision now. Risky one, though. Shipped on from Mamoti. As far as Grain, she wants to make amends for that kick. Roos, what can she do? Creel. Little switch. Where did that go? Obstruction, says the referee. And a penalty to Russia. 15 seconds to go. If they keep possession, they've won this game. Maybe one more try. Kudinova.
Advantage, no 10.
Steps out of the tackle, needs help. She doesn't want to be isolated. Jordan, I think, has stolen possession, but we go back. No advantage coming. Here comes the hooter.
Come here.
I think if you're Russia now, you either slow it down or kick it out.
Don't forget, Russia, they have no victories under their belt, so maybe points difference will be absolutely crucial. They're going to try one more attack to get through to the top 8. Well, It's another mistake.
There's no advantage coming. Scrum.